West of Menard, Texas, and beside the San Saba River, is the site of the Presidio de San Saba, or as it was originally named, Presidio San Luis de las Amarillas. In 1757, Captain Diego Ortiz Parilla founded the Presidio, which was a military garrison constructed to protect nearby settlements and missions. It became the largest Spanish military installation in Texas, and at one time garrisoned around 100 soldiers and several hundred civilians. Spain established the post with three goals in mind. 1. Protect Mission Santa Cruz de San Saba. 2. Reinforce Spanish claims in the region. And 3. Investigate rumors of silver deposits in the area. The mission, which the Presidio was created to defend, was established for the Lipan Apache and was financed by mine owner Pedro Romero de, I'm going to mess this name up, I'll put it on the screen, whose cousin, Father Alonso Geraldo de, again that last name because I can't trill my R's, served as the mission's superior. Both the mission and the fort were a singular endeavor separated by about 4 miles and the San Saba River. During the winter in 1757 and 1758, violent raids and theft of livestock increased, setting the stage for the future clash. Then on March 16, 1758, a large force of Comanche and allied northern groups surrounded Mission Santa Cruz de San Saba. The attackers looted and burned the mission. 2 priests and 6 other residents were killed. About 27 survivors fled to the Presidio. The fort itself was not attacked. At the time, most of Captain Parilla's garrison was not on the site, but the 30 or so that were, and almost 300 civilians, took shelter inside its walls. Eventually, the attacking force withdrew without attempting to storm the Presidio. The destruction of the mission ended the original religious settlement. However, the military post continued operating. Then, in 1759, Ortiz Parilla led a large expedition north to punish the groups associated with the original attack. His force reached a fortified Teovaya village near the Red River, where the Spanish were soundly beaten and forced to withdraw. Then in 1760, a new commander, Felipe de, oh my gosh, I can't say these names, I'll put it up on the screen, arrived. He wasted no time in replacing the Presidio's early timber construction with a much stronger stone complex. The new fort formed a large quadrangle with defensive walls, 4 corner bastions, interior rooms, and a surrounding ditch. In 1761, Rabago, oh my gosh. In 1761, he referred to it as the real Presidio de San Saba. Soldiers inside the Presidio lived alongside families, laborers, craftsmen, farmers, and herders. The open courtyard served as the center of activity. Nearby fields and livestock helped supply the community. An irrigation canal carried water from the San Saba River to the land they were cultivating. Parts of this are still visible near Menard. The Presidio itself remained isolated. Its supply trains traveled a long and vulnerable route from San Antonio. Along the way, raids reduced livestock herds and interrupted deliveries. Food shortages and illness made conditions increasingly difficult. An inspection in 1767 by the Marquis de Rubi described San Saba as being in extremely poor condition, and he recommended closing or moving it. In June of 1768, Rabago ordered the garrison and his families to leave San Saba and move to Mission San Lorenzo on the upper Nueces River. He acted without final approval and was severely reprimanded for that. Spain then redistributed the remaining soldiers among other posts, and a royal decree formally abolished the San Saba Presidio in 1772. The walls that you see today are not original, they're a reconstruction. In 1936 and 1937, workers rebuilt the northwest section as a Texas Centennial project. They used old descriptions and the known outline of the fort. That construction deteriorated over the following decades. Then preservation work began in 2011, which stabilized and restored portions of the site. The original foundations and archaeological remains still are beneath and around the reconstructed walls. These excavations have uncovered musket balls, gun flints, horse equipment, Spanish ceramics, hand-forged nails, indigenous pottery, some stone tools, and lots of other stuff. Presidio de San Saba lasted only a little more than a decade as an occupied military post. Its surviving footprint shows an isolated Spanish settlement, which was also a major frontier garrison. The reconstructed walls are a pretty cool thing to see. Today, the site is well maintained, and I highly recommend visiting if you're in the Menard area.